September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting, I remember. But we say we all fine, we all fine. Sunny day dreams and we up now. Vodka lemonade, I serve it up, it goes down. 75.
What is up, Ashes family? Welcome back to our channel. If you are watching us for the first time, then welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and join the family.
As you can tell from the title, it is that time once again, Ashes family, for Angelina's story time. And we wanted to introduce something that was very special to us while our daughter was alive. It was her calendars. And so these calendars are really special because every single baby in the hospital got these calendars, and we decided to do something that allowed us to keep more memories of her, which was record those events from those days on every single date of the calendar that she had. Well, Mo did it.
I did most of the work. Nah.
She was too loyal.
So as my husband said, that these calendars were recorded things that happened that day. So whether Angelina was having her first bath, having her first cuddle with us,
even like the visitors. Yeah,
people that visited us, we recorded it all on the calendar. We also wrote a journal for her from these calendars, which was pretty cool. So every time when we do Angelina's story time, we're going to be picking out a few days, 1, 2, or 3 days from the calendar for the story time, and you guys get to hear the specific things that happened on that day.
And so for today's story time, we wanted to pick out the 20th and the 21st of April, which the 20th was when she was born and the 21st after. And so on the 20th, we have here our very first visitors that visited Angelina in hospital. Not long after Mo gave birth, we actually made a few phone calls. We wanted to let people know exactly what had happened. And to our surprise, we actually called our mission president and his wife before we actually called our parents, which is pretty funny if you think about it. But I think we called them because they were actually living in Adelaide, and so we could have some immediate support. I remember when we called them, they were actually at a very, very important mission meeting, and we weren't too sure if they would be able to like visit us, or I don't know, even if they had time to talk. They left this meeting like halfway through it, which they were supposed to be at, and then came and visit us.
When they arrived, we were actually still in the birth suite room. So we just talked there. It was a very special moment for us. Throughout our conversation, Sister Parker actually noticed Angelina's initials, which is Angelina Adelaide Matikohe, and she pointed it out that our mission initials are actually as well AAM, which is Australia Adelaide Mission. And we honestly did not click. We did not plan it to have it that way. But when she pointed that out, we looked at each other and were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." That is heaps cool. And so everyone from our mission, later, they probably think that we planned it to be that way, but we're just like, nah, we didn't.
And so I remember at the time, Mo was still really tired and sore from giving birth. And so I took President Sister Parker to see baby. So they were the first ones to see baby Angelina, and she was really, really tiny. Like, she was so small, and our mission president actually wanted to give her a blessing. And usually when you give a blessing, you put your hands on somebody, it'd be their head or their body, but because her body was so like thin, and even ourselves were finding it hard to touch her because it just felt like you were going to break her, President Parker wasn't able to give her a blessing in that way. And so he put his hands on the incubator that she was in and gave her a blessing through that way, which I wish my wife was there. It was really, really special. It was her very first blessing that she received.
I really wish I was there though. But I remember that I was on the wheelchair for like almost a week. And that's why I wasn't in the room when President Parker gave the blessing. Later on that day, one of our other friends, our very close mission friends, she was actually my companion on the mission. Sister Fa'alonga visited baby Angelina as well, and she came every day after that. We're loyal. We then called our parents. So when I called my parents, I only got a hold of my mum then, because my dad was at work at the time. When I called him though, I honestly did not know how it was gonna go. Like, I was scared. The moment I told my mom that I just gave birth, you can hear like how much she wanted to be there then. So she then straight away said that they were going to book their flights and come over. But yeah, so it didn't go as scary as I thought it was going to go.
And so straight after Mo called her mum, I remember calling my mum as well, and she was a bit shocked. She was pretty much the same as Mo's parents. She really wanted to be there and decided that she was going to fly over too. But it was in that phone call as well, we told my mum that Angelina was named after her. I remember right throughout Mo's pregnancy, we were telling everyone her name was just going to be Adelaide, which everyone thought made sense because we met and served our missions in Adelaide. But we always had the secret that we were going to call her Angelina. And so I remember us telling my mum that she was going to be called after her, and she started to break down crying. And so one cool thing to mention about the hospital was that they actually let us stay in the birth suite. They gave birth to Angelina for like a week while we got our accommodation sorted, while we knew exactly what was going to happen, because they said that baby Angelina could have passed away within those first 2 days really easily, just because of how early she was in the pregnancy. It was cool because we only stayed like a 30-second walk away from her, and so in the middle of the night I remember I'll get up and leave my wife and sneak over and go spend some time with baby, spend a few hours there, then I'll come back. Yeah, it was just cool being so close to her, especially at that sort of time. And I remember a week after, when we had to leave the hospital, it was one of the hardest moments for us. Just because we stayed so close to her and then having to leave her, it was pretty hard. And so on the 21st, we had a lot more visitors, some friends that we made from our mission. We'll insert a picture right here so you can see who came and visited, because we took a picture with them.
I think for us, like just having a lot of the supports visitors coming over to see us at that time meant a lot, especially from being away from home. But then that was the cool thing about it, because we served in Adelaide and we know most of Adelaide. We had families there who were really close to us, which were these people that came in, visited us and just showed their support and their love, was asking us what we needed and stuff, which, yeah, it was good.
And obviously this isn't all the people. We do have a lot of other people that came at different times, but I thought we just mentioned these because we had a photo of them all together, and that's what happened on the 21st.
Yeah, and so then that includes those 2 days from Angelina's calendar. There is definitely a lot more to come, so yeah, stay tuned.
Literally, there's like so much calendars that we're going to go through and show you a lot more from these days that we spent with our daughter. But I'm super duper glad my wife decided to take that initiative and start these calendars, start recording every single day that we had with our daughter, because literally we can go to any day throughout her life, open it up, go to that day, and it's exactly what we done from that day.
Actually, Reg's mum, I thought I'd put this out there, mum, because I know that if you watch this, you'll be like, I actually started that first, which yes. Reg's mum started this calendar first, and then I took it off from there.
Well, yes, Ashes family, we hope you enjoyed this different type of Angelina story time. We hope you look forward to more days from Angelina's calendars that we can share with each and every one of you. But if you enjoyed this video, Ashes family, please hit that thumbs up, as well as share this video with your friends and family. We appreciate every single one of you. We love you, Ashes family. Peace.